What's good, everyone? It's Nigel here, Black Sakes Apparel. Well, today was leg day, and today was my high reps leg day. The one I dread, the one I look forward to and don't look forward to. Do and don't look forward to is what I'm trying to say at the same time, if that's even possible. But I got it done. It was brutal, and I felt really good at the end. So, for those of you who know about my infamous leg day session, I do a 50 rep set to start off, using 60 kilos. I keep the weights the same, and I continue on for another 4 sets, gradually dropping the reps by 10 every other set. So you can see here, this was my first set of 50 reps. As you can also see, they are not full reps. They're about 90 degrees. And believe me, that is more than enough for this session. If you are able to go all the way down, then you do that. And I applaud you. If you're doing 50 rep sets, ask the grass, as they say. Yeah, that's good going. I haven't managed to do that yet, so I keep it at 90 degrees, as you can see me performing here on the second set of 40 reps. Now, this is, like I said to you many times before, this is a brutal session. It's one I say you should try or add to your leg days, especially if you find that you've got yourself in a place where you're not seeing any development, or you're not feeling your leg days, or you want to change things up, to mix things up, to keep it exciting, to really challenge yourselves, or to test to test your cardio. This is a great session, and it really pushes you to the limits. I've done this session for years now, and there's been no one that I've put through this session that hasn't left the session thinking they've really gone all out today and pushed themselves to the absolute limit. This was set number 3, 30 reps, and by then I'm starting to feel it a bit more. By the way, the rest period between sets is 1.5 minutes, so 90 seconds rest between sets. Now, that's crucial for this session. I mean, you can extend it, you can drop the weight, you could do it however you please. But if you want to stick to the principle of what I'm doing here, I would say keep the rest period to 90 seconds maximum before you move on to the next set. And that way you'd understand why I say this is one of the most brutal sessions you will find on the internet. I believe this was set number 4, 20 reps. And yeah, what could I say other than it's the pump in your legs. Your legs should be severely swollen by the time you get to set number 4, the 20 rep sets. But you should also know that it's getting easier now. And if you want, you can drop the rest period between the last couple of sets from 90 seconds to about 30 seconds, which is what I do. As I know now, I'm finishing off on 10 reps here. And this time you can see me going way below 90 degrees, almost arse the grass, to really push myself and fatigue every last ounce of muscle tissue in my legs. So there you go. This is normally an entire sesh for most people. That's not me trying to sound braggadocious in any way, but this is normally a full session. Not for me, however. I then went on to do some cleans here. No jerk involved, but just some cleans with some squats. As you can see here, I believe I did about 5 sets of these in the end. And I used 30 kilos for this session. No, this 30 kilos was 20 aside, 20 kg aside. 30 kilos, 60 kilos, the same weight I did the high rep squat session on is what I use to do these cleans here. So 60 kilos cleans. Sometimes I added the pressing movement to this as well, or the jerking movement, as they say. But I didn't add this to this session. I wasn't doing shoulders today, so it was predominantly a leg session. So again, this is one to add to your routine if you don't do this already on your leg days. This again would really test your cardio. I'm quite happy with my cardio at the minute. I'm really pushing it. I do a lot of assault bike and rowing as well to keep my cardio up to pace. So I'm happy where I'm at with my cardio, and that's important for me. So when I go to the gym, it's not just about lifting weights. I go to the gym to train, and training for me is training kind of like a hybrid athlete. That's the idea for me. It's not just about lifting heavy weights in a static position, whether you're benching, squatting. I love to incorporate other movements as well. I haven't shown much of this in my videos so far, but maybe I'll start putting some more of these movements that I add to my session. So like I said, I go to the gym to train, and I train everything. This is almost akin to a full body workout here. If it's one you haven't done, I suggest you warm up sufficiently before trying this exercise. You can easily injure yourself if your body is not used to it. But this is a great exercise it's pretty much a full body workout doing this. I moved into the other room here and continued on for a few more sets. And to show you guys how, this session, how brutal this session was. I really, I was feeling it here. I remember how I felt during this set. I wanted to give up, but of course I didn't, kept going. And I believe this was the final set before I moved on to walking lunges. As you would see, this is a different type of walking lunges that you're about to witness. One I again say you should add to your leg days. It's a bit of a brutal one, actually. You may have seen me do this one before, but this one is it means, I was a bit gassed here, as you can see. I was feeling it. But yeah, I didn't give up. I continued on with these walking lunges. As you can see, these are not your traditional walking lunges. Look how low I'm staying to the ground with the weights above my head. So the idea is to drag your feet along the ground without dragging it on the ground, without lifting your feet too high. That's the movement here. This is this hurts. This really does hurt. It really does target your hamstring, your glutes, your quads, your calves. It's a brutal one. I hope you guys enjoyed the session, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Subscribe. Peace.
How rare is a 405-pound squat? Only 1 out of 50 people go to the gym, so 0.012% of the world's population can squat 405 pounds.